Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and today's review will be on the movie here next to me. We have The Boys of Sunset Ridge. So this is a first-time watch. The only reason I actually pulled this one out was because of who's in it. We have Burt Young, Pat Morita, John Hurd, and Ronnie Cox. So I'm familiar with three of those. John Hurd's the father in Home Alone. Pat Morita is the one from the original Karate Kid, and Burt Young is in a bit of stuff, but mainly I'd say Rocky. He plays Rocky's brother, loser brother, if you will. Anyways, something about this just was like, what the heck, let's give it a shot. It's a golf movie. So on the cover it says 4 friends, 60 years, and 1 golf game. It's more than 1 golf game because unless it's literally they're playing that same game and it takes them 60 years to finish, which I'm pretty sure that's not what happens. But anyways, little quick summary is literally what I just read is the summary of this movie. It's literally about 4 friends who just literally talk about things as well as play the game of golf. So the positives for this is the fact that this takes place at a golf course, so it's got some pretty sweet landscape, which I do like. The movie itself is very slow, of course. I mean, what do you expect from a golf movie? But the scenes that they have, like both of how they kind of pair up the partners for the golf game and whatnot, the scenes that they have where they're like talking about stuff, those are actually really good. Like, honestly, I wanted to come into this movie. I didn't want to come in hating it, but I had a feeling when it started, I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be a tough watch." But I ended up sticking through, and it started to actually turn around in its favor for me. So that I will give credit for. The movie itself is not a terrible movie, but it's definitely slow. The character introduction, I guess you could say, wasn't bad, but at the same time, it's like it introduced all 4 of them and then kind of introduced them separately. But overall, this movie, you got to have a lot of patience for something like this. So I wouldn't recommend this to a lot of people, but if you're in the game of golf and like golf, this is definitely worth a watch. I'm sure a lot of people have never heard of this, considering I'm one of the first reviews on Letterboxd. Yeah. So, director in this, we have Doug McKeon, who I've never seen anything this guy's ever done. IMDb is the only thing I could find on this. This movie's from 2001, so IMDb gave this a 5.8 out of 10. I couldn't find a Rotten Tomatoes. I could not find a Video Hound. Bubblegum Reviews gave it a 6 out of 10. I feel like I should be grading it lower, but honestly, like, after watching it, I was kind of like, wow, this actually wasn't a terrible movie. I will say the ending was kind of and the fact of how how it kind of talks about how each one of them died and stuff. I was like, man, that's kind of crazy, but obviously it's not a true story. But box office, could not find. Budget, could not find. So there's not a whole lot I could find on this movie. Hey, relax. Come here. It's okay. You're okay. But yes, so stay tuned for what's next, which will be most likely Flight of the Navigator. I don't think I've ever seen this movie, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And so stay tuned for that. You guys have a good day. Like and subscribe. Check out my Letterboxd and my eBay, and I will see you guys next time. All right.